CPI rose 5% for the month of March. That was lower than February and a sign that inflation is indeed falling. Let's bring in Joe Tigay of Equity Armor Investments. Joe, is this a positive for the bulls and the market? And what does it say about the Fed?
Yeah, we're still in the same narrative. Now, the narrative for the bulls is a good inflation number like they were hoping for, like they got. Will give the Fed room to lower rates just because they can. Now, the bond market is saying the rates are going to come down, and they're going to come down for two reasons: either because the economy is slowing down and the Fed needs to give the economy a lifeline, or because the Fed just decides they can because inflation comes down very rapidly. So the bond market is saying interest rates are going lower. The stock market is saying there's no recession. So that's the bull case. The bull case is that, hey, there will be no recession. The Fed will lower rates just because they can. Now, the flip side of that is just looking at things like gold, looking at some commodities. They're pricing in stagflation. They're pricing in a slower economy with inflation. So that's the challenge the Fed has. The Fed has said, to their credit, that they're not lowering rates this year. The market is calling their bluff. I think at a minimum, the Fed has to reiterate, even if they're not going to do it, reiterate that they won't lower rates. We'll have to see how that plays out because, there's a lot we have to wait and see as far as data comes to.
Joe, explain to us how gold is signaling stagflation.
Yeah, well, it's had a tremendous run up the past 6 months. It keeps on going higher. That is in spite of what even the dollar does. So that is the standard inflationary play. So people want to park their assets not in dollars, not in stocks, not in bonds. They're going to turn to gold, and it's had a tremendous run. People saying, hey, I don't trust equities. I don't trust the dollar. I don't trust treasuries. I want something safe, and that's where they're looking at gold.
Thank you for your Trader Talk, Joe.
Thanks for having me.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.